Okay, let's talk about, there's a video that is online, and this one is about voodoo marriage effect and its prevention. Now, this video is about a man, according to the video, because they spoke Igbo language there. According to this video, the man has been, okay, they called somebody to dig up their gutter. So while digging it up, he saw a bottle, and in that bottle was a picture of his. And you know, the gutter guy now, the worker just brought out the bottle. I was like, what is it? Now showed a neighbor, and at that moment, according to the story, the man came rushing home and realized, like, who is this woman? Who are these people? Where is my, I've forgotten the name of the wife, was where is my wife? Where is my this? I don't know you. And according to the man or the woman, they've been married for 30 years. But in this particular compound, they've been married for 8 years. So they only know them to be married for 8 years, but their children are all grown up. And the man kept shouting, I said, I don't know you. Who are you? But I'm not here to talk. Let's just read. I hope we're able to take this video because it's a long one. I think almost a 2-minute video speaking in Igbo. But when I come back, I will explain some of it. Let's quickly watch this video, and of course, we'll be right back to the studio to discuss more.
Daddy Biko. Daddy Biko. Daddy Biko. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now goes up to Anna Kwama Nana one village, no where onye rọrọ n'azụ no wee bọọgwụ wee bọpụta ọgwụ ọzọ bọpụtara ọgwụ marriage of 30 years wee chi crash like this nwe sị ka nọrọ ebe nọ ka mgbaratawa with ọkada. Ladies and gentlemen, ọkada ka ji bata obodo a ka nna aga ụrụ nso ka ị na-afụ ihe na-emenụ ka nna aga nso ka ị na-afụ ihe na-emenụ ụra na anụ ihe na-emenụ ụra na anụ ihe na-emenụ. Ladies and gentlemen, ị na-anya kịta ifu na ndị mmadụ na-agbakọtazi ofu ofu ị na-anya ebe ifu did the woman. Here, Bundi, the Chania did the woman. In Afia, according to you, that's like how we are working. Like how we are why. When I fear the many. Assume why you were back on Ogun and fell a hamanque. Assume why you were back on Ogun. No one ever, no one ever. And I fear the many. You can't we are working. Ladies and gentlemen, assume you were back on Ogun. Especially why open a can Ogun, Ogun, Aru. Open a can Ogun, Ogun, Aru. Ogun that lasts forever. Marriage of 30 years. Daddy Biko. Daddy Biko. Daddy Biko. Nadia. Daddy Biko.
Chikodi buwayamu na.
Where is that Chikodi?
Chikodi buwunyamu.
Wunyagi.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't find a bubble. Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, marriage of 30 years. Oh boy, open a canoe. Oh boy, open a canoe.
Alright, welcome back. Watch that video. It's a long one, like I said. We can't play all of it. Now that's the man, the last man that was interviewed. There are other interviews too. The man was actually saying that I don't know who we are. According to him, the wife he remembers is Chikodi, and he does not know who that woman is. But they have children, all grown up children. Most of those children you're seeing there, I think 2 ladies there, one very big one and one other slim one that's looking very mature. According to the story, those had his children from the other woman sitting on the house fence there, and it's like he doesn't know them, he does not even know her name, does not know the children's name. And on into the interview, one of the child came out and was like, that why would he say he does not know them and they've been married and they are all grown up, that he has drunk Joe, they should ignore him and all of that. But asking the man that actually walked in that gutter, like, did you see a bottle? He said yes, he saw a bottle. And he saw the person that called him, the man, he saw a picture inside.
The man's picture.
Yeah, the man's picture. And when he showed it to them, they were like, this man. So opening it, the man came out and immediately started shouting, who is this person? Who is this person? I don't know this person. Go. Go. So the point is, voodoo is real. A lot of people don't believe that voodoo is real, to be honest. But there are some things that are going on, not just in Nigeria, all over the world, that is shocking. That by the time you realize what is going on, you just find out that you've been so ignorant of a whole lot of things. But Pastor Uche heard a whole lot of what they were saying because she understood Igbo. So I want her to first react to that video first. What's your reaction to this? Imagine a man let me just say this is a wake up because he's looking old already. Waking up after 30 years of his life being married and realizing that, where is my wife? Where are they? What's your take?
You know, we hear these things. Some people see them. You know, I've actually not seen something exactly like this, but I've seen something close to it. You understand? These things, voodoo actually is a practice of witchcraft, but I don't think it is so pronounced in Nigeria, like unlike places like Cotonou and all that, where I think places there they have a particular day for voodoo. Yes, they have a particular day for voodoo, but here we just simply call it juju. You know, like when you sent me the topic about voodoo, I had to do a lot of research, which I know before now about voodoo practice. But I know that in Nigeria it is not pronounced. In some African countries like Cotonou specifically, it's so pronounced. They have a particular day where they celebrate voodoo practice and all that. So there they believe in things like this. They believe in the power of demons, that the spirits can conjure the living, and they do a lot of things. So but here we just call this one spell. They are all spells. And it is called love spell. You know, let me just cite one funny example. When I was growing up, I know of a ladies. Them were single, so we're told that we can read Psalm, you know, particular Psalm, and when you read that Psalm, you tie the guy that you want.
Oh my word.
I personally have never believed in that.
Yes.
Even in school, when they will say, when you want to write WAEC, bring your biro and they'll pray for you and all that. So
word.
that's how close I know about this thing. But I have never believed it. But I've seen ladies do things like this. You see, I've seen ladies when they go out with sugar daddies and all that. You will know that these ones are actually under spell, because the way these men shiver, you know, a lady that is as young as your own daughter, and you are just at his own beck and call, as his command. So in Nigeria we call it spell, you know, love spell. I've seen a man leave his wife and pack out of his house, moving to somebody's house. You know that this one is not ordinary, yes, because the family would intervene. What are you doing? And you tell the family to help with you. The one that I know that I was so close, that one, we're living almost in the same environment. The day, just almost similar to this, the day the man's eyes was open, for the very first time, the man raised his hand to beat this woman. And this was somebody that the woman was, so people around were saying that, like I say, the thing don't cast. So like this one now, the thing casts, you know, for the fact that you know, there are times you even see people with candles. I don't know whether you know, they call some red candles, some white candles, candle. They will bring somebody's picture, bring the other picture, tie it together. These are things that you see among single ladies and all that, especially if you go to hostels where you have girls that are desperate and all that. So if you are not interested, but at least you hear somebody telling you, babe, let's do something like this. At least some people have told me there's a particular, well, at least the one I was told, or there is a particular Psalm you can read at a particular time of the night. You just call the person's name, and I did not do, because I got born again early, so I don't believe on all those things. But I was told. So what I'm saying, that things like this do happen. No, I think what made that man to react was because that thing was opened. If not, he would have died marrying that. So these are things that do happen, and it's still happening. Yeah.
Okay, Pastor Dolly, I want to ask, because according to the lady, even though we didn't watch the whole drama, or realitycheck.com, do you think according to the man's daughter, do you think he was actually under the influence of alcohol looking at that video? Although I saw a man there holding a bottle of beer and a cigarette. So if they are friends, I'm very sure of that one. Do you think that was out of alcohol, or there's an atom of truth in this video?
You see, none of us will be able to determine that.
Yeah.
Except you're there to smell. That's the way you can tell what is going on. But then, if we can just dwell within the context of which we're talking right now, yeah. So we know that there are powers, negative powers operating in the world that can cast spell on people, marry people by force with chance. But we have also just seen here that nothing bad lasts forever. We have also seen here, in one way or the other, one day, the whole thing will come up. So the best thing is not to even go that route. Because can you imagine, for 30 years, if this is true, for 30 years, you tied the man. The day you never expected he would be loosed, he was loosed. In most cases, that is what always happens. When people marry with voodoo, when people use charm, use spell to marry a man, use love potion, all those stuff, love medicine, love black power to marry a man or marry a woman, somewhere along the line, one day, their eyes will be opened and they will come to realize that I'm in a wrong place. That is when you see things now start happening in the way that it ought not to happen. So people are asking questions. This man that can lie down the floor for this woman to match, how can he now raise his hand, on that same woman? It is because what was done in the dark has now come to the open. So the best way is not to try it at all. Because it's Satan that is involved. When Satan uses right hand to give you something, or use left hand God to give you something, be sure he's going to take it back with right hand. And right hand is stronger when you want to use it to a hair. So he will use the right hand to take it back from you. So that is the same thing goes for people that are all these days, they call them Yahoo Plus, they are doing money rituals and all that. Which of them have you seen that grew old and ended well? No, they don't end well. So the best thing is to go through process. Maybe if that woman had decided to wait a little bit longer, she would have met a man that would genuinely love her, and that both of them would be married, and they would be happy for life together, instead of trying to tie yourself to one man who is not willing. Because what is happening now shows that the man was not willing. He was not interested in you. You forced yourself on him. An old age that you're supposed to be celebrating yourselves. You know one thing with marriages, the older the couples grow, the more they love themselves. Even if the man married 3 wives, 4 wives, when he's getting older, especially the first wife, that is when he will realize his mistakes and he will want to make up for the wrong done to the first wife and all that. Their love becomes stronger. If only you can just be patient to meet your own, instead of going for this old age now that they are supposed to be enjoying themselves. Look at the disgrace that is coming, public disgrace, because people are gathering now. The whole world now, because now that the world is just a global house. I don't even use the word global village. It's one small house now. That is what the world is. When you are in the same compound, global compound now, that's what the world is. And you see that the whole world is seeing her nakedness now. So it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. But according to her, they also gave her a listening ear. According to her, she said that she wouldn't do such, and she does not even know what is going on. She does not even understand what the man is saying, that she is a strong Catholic, and she Pastor Dodi, where is your place? And she holds a very, very strong position in the church. So she wouldn't do so. And she, all throughout the video actually, she was very calm, just seated on that fence there. My own take is, don't do voodoo. Whatever is bad never lasts, like Pastor Joby said.
And the man still remembers his
wife.
So he couldn't have been drunk.
No, I don't get it. So the man had another wife?
It's possible, yes, because he keeps
before this one came in.
Yes, because he keep. So probably that was the last place of his memory.
Yes.
He keep calling that name, so he couldn't have been drunk. And for the children to say that he was drunk, he had if he takes it, that means maybe he once in a while he takes alcohol. So why now would he now remember somebody's name? All the while he was drunk. So there, if he's drunk, so that means something else that happened to the alcohol too.
No. Like my people will always say, when a man is drunk, he is insulting a particular person. You already had it in mind to insult that person. The drink, the alcohol just helped to activate what was already on his mind to do. So in this case, if the man was married before this one came, he probably drove the wife to bring this one in. Obviously, the man is in his right senses. His eyes just got open. And why must it be the same day that bottle with his picture was brought out of the gutter? That is remembering that.
And
so that couldn't have been
he
a
must have
coincidence.
thrown it into a ditch, thinking that nobody will go there. You know, so.
And for the people who are there to be saying, something they happen or there is power, they are there, they know whether he's drunk or not. So they should be able to decide to tell if he's drunk or not. So if they are saying that, it also shows that he can't bear. That is what is happening.
Because a lot of people later came out, a lot of women and men came out and they were like, and they were shocked that they moved in 8 years ago and this is the wife they know. But it's now from the man, they are hearing that the man was even married before and the wife's name is Chikondimi. And he kept asking, where is my wife, Chikondi? That's the only person that I know. Anyway, please stay with us.
Let me say something. There is a very big man of God that is also known. I don't want to mention him. Some time ago, he divorced his wife, and there was this noise. So he divorced his wife, second wife, blah, 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 blah. I also understand it was something like this that happened. He just woke up at the middle of the night. And like, me, your husband, how did it happen? That was what happened. Because later we got to know that the woman also used charm, that she went as far as to India to go and do something for this man. There was a lady he wanted to marry.
Wealthy?
Very wealthy.
Okay.
And he takes care of women very well. That's what I understand.
Yes.
The lady he wanted to marry, I was hearing this from the lady he wanted to marry. The day they were announcing his marriage, they thought it was that lady he was getting married to. People were calling the mother of that lady to congratulate her that your daughter will head. Because they knew the daughter was the one dating this man. Only for them, from nowhere, this one just came from nowhere and married the man. Somewhere a few years into the marriage, the man woke up one day and that's why the man said it was for spiritual reasons. Because this man woke up one night, I'm like, me and you, how did it happen? You know, things like that. So it happens. That's why we have to be careful, we have to be prayerful too. It is only God that knows the heart of man. Even Jesus said the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? When people want some things, they can go to any length to want to get it. But don't allow yourself to be a victim of those wickedness of the wicked.
Okay, all right.